Hi, I'm Madison, and this is Devised Skies. Today we will be doing the biggest book haul this channel has ever seen for my November book haul. As you can tell, I might have gotten a little carried away in purchasing my books. Normally I will organize my book purchases by the stores that I buy them in. However, I don't think that's how I have them set up today, because I have some big books versus some smaller books. So I will try to tell you where I got each of these books as I'm talking about them. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started because I don't want this video to be an hour long. So the first book I found this at our local bookstore, and it is a collection of timeless stories and poems, and it is called A Christmas Classic. Obviously, Christmas is right around the corner. Tomorrow is December. And so I found this book and I really enjoyed it. It has like Charles Dickinson. I'm trying to think of other authors. I'm just going to read it.
Charles Dickinson, Louisa May Alcott, L.L. Montgomery, Hans Christian Andersen, Claire Moore.
It's got like A Christmas Carol, Tessa's Christmas, The Night Before Christmas, stuff like that in it. And it's been really good. It's got short stories in it, so I've really enjoyed reading it, just like going down to the park and reading a Christmas story here and there. And I know I'm going to really love this one throughout the Christmas season. The next book is Come Let Us Adore Him by Paul David Tripp. And I got this book at a local Christian boutique here in town. And it just has 31, not 20. I don't know why I said 20. It has 31 daily devotionals about Christmas time. And so I'm really excited to get into this starting tomorrow. I have The Giver, and I really want to get the full Giver set. I read this book in 7th grade, and there are 3 other books after it which I have not read. And so I found this at my local bookstore, but the cover, like the texture of the cover and the height of the book is just slightly off from the rest of the series. And so I thought I found it on Amazon with the same cover as the rest of the series, but this is apparently the new cover, and for some reason it matches like look wise, but like texture and height it doesn't match the rest of the series, which is gonna drive me insane. But my goal is to get the rest of the series very soon. Also, if you're a part of the Harry Potter world, you know that a new book came out this month.
Or was it last month? I think it was in October, actually.
But Mina Lima came out with a new Harry Potter illustrated book, and I would really like one. But right now, they're just not quite in my budget. But they did some other classic fairy tales, and I love fairy tales. I already have a collection of Hans Christian Andersen and the Grimm brothers, and so when I saw that they had a Little Mermaid cover, I was so excited. I got this book on sale. And I will say it is slightly damaged here on the cover, but it has some really fun illustrations, and it's just super cute, and I love it. I really do. And so I'm excited to add this to my collection, and hopefully I can get more fairy tale books from Mina Lima, and maybe eventually the Harry Potter set. We're getting into my eBay books, which are quite special to me. So the first book I have here is the first edition of The Last Olympian. I have a goal to get the first edition of all of the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. There's something about the covers that are just so nostalgic to me, and so I really would like them, and I love that they all have their own color theme and all of that. And I don't mind the 10th anniversary covers that much, but I do really love these covers. There's just something so nostalgic about these, because this is the cover that was there when I was reading them. I'm really excited to get into getting all of these. Right now this is the only one I have in this cover set, but next is, I think, the most exciting book for me that I got this month. I got a first printing, first edition Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Most of you probably have never seen this cover, but this is the original cover that the Lightning Thief had when it originally came out. It is so cool. It has the front, and then it's got on the back a letter from Chiron, and I'm just going to read you the letter because it is my favorite thing. Dear mortal reader, I have sworn upon the river Styx that the events in this book are purely fiction. There is no such 12-year-old boy as Percy Jackson. The Greek gods are nothing more than old myths. They certainly never had children with mortals in the 21st century. Nor is there any such place as Camp Half-Blood, a summer camp for demigods on eastern Long Island, where I train young heroes to survive against their monster enemies. Percy never made a satyr or a daughter of Athena. They most empathetically did not embark upon a quest across the United States to reach the gates of the underworld to prevent a catastrophic war between the gods. Having said this, I must warn you to think carefully before starting this book. If you feel a stirring within you as you read, if you begin to suspect that this story may be describing something about you in your own life story, stop reading immediately. I cannot be held responsible for the consequences. May the gods of Olympus, who of course do not exist, watch over you. Sincerely, Chiron Kentavaris, Immortal Trainer of Heroes, Activities Director, Camp Half-Blood, Barrel of Laurels Council, Olympian Council. One thing that I'm super excited about is we get Chiron's last name. I don't think Chiron's last name comes up anywhere else. I guess we all just assume it's Bruner because that's how we know him, but his actual last name is Kentavaris. Anyway, and I just really like, they have Medusa, the Minotaur, not Fluffy, Zephyrus, wow, on the front, and it's just really cool. It's got a very holographic appeal to it on the cover. The whole cover is hollow, and then it has some silver foiling here on the side, but it is absolutely beautiful and I really love it. And I think it would have been interesting to continue with this cover theme of having like the monsters from the book bursting through. Anyway, that is what I have here. The next book in my eBay search was The Blood of Olympus, which is the last book in the Heroes of Olympus series. But I just like these covers better than the 10th anniversary edition. I know earlier I said that I wanted the original covers of the Percy Jackson and the Olympian just for nostalgia. But I want the original covers of the Heroes of Olympus as well. I want all of them. And I want them because I like these covers better than the new covers for the 10th anniversary. Hopefully I can continue my search on eBay to get the remainder of those two series. I found these on eBay as well. And they are this one is first edition, first printing, and so is The Greek Heroes, which is the next book I have to show you. I got both of them in this giant textbook form. Why? Because I wanted it. I have both of these books in paperback form, but I just like this giant version of them. I love the illustrations in it. It has more illustrations than the paperback. The paperback has like a few little inserts of pictures from this book in there. But I don't know if these were like a limited run or whatever, but it was very hard to find them outside of eBay. I found this collection at my local library store. It was in like the collectible section, which just means they're like over $1. And I really wanted these books. This stuff just very much interested me. However, the set wasn't complete. So I'm going to move these two books over. So what I'm talking about is the New Junior Classics from Kyler, I don't know. But I really like these. So book 1 is fairy tales. So volume 2 is stories of wonder and magic. The set at the library was missing volume 3. So the next book I have here is volume 4, which is a hero's tale. And then you go into volume 5, which is stories that never grow old. Volume 6, stories about boys and girls. Volume 7, the animal book. Volume 8, stories from history. And then volume 9 was the last book they had at the library, which is Sports and Adventure. However, this is a 10-volume set. I absolutely loved the spine of these, which is what drew me to them. And then looking at them, I love old fairy tales and the history behind them and the original fairy tale stories and all of that. And so I thought this set of books would be perfect for me. So I went ahead and bought it, even though it wasn't a complete set. And I went online to a thrift bookstore, and I thought I found the matching books for the set. However, they were not. They were the updated rendition. So I went to eBay, and I found both of the books that are missing. Number 3 is Myths and Legend. And both of these books are not quite the same condition. They're a little worse off than the other books that I have in this series, but I still want to read them and have a complete set. So I went ahead and got them on eBay. And then book 10 is the last book in the series that I got, and it is Poetry Reading Guide Index. I'm so excited that I have the full set of books. Thank you so much for getting this far in my book haul. I know it was longer than our normal book hauls on this channel, but if you enjoyed it, let me know by hitting that like button down below. Let me know in a comment, what was your favorite book that you saw here today? Did I encourage you to go out and find your own? Because it is about to be December, I wanted to let you know that me and Trinity are going to try to have a video up every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. We had a lot of time to sit around and film, so we have a lot of extra videos that we would like to get out before the end of the year. And so if that is something that interests you, you can go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss anything. We are in the process of reading Harry Potter and Percy Jackson, which I'm almost done with Percy Jackson. I should be finishing that up this week. So leave a comment down below. What should I read after Percy Jackson? I don't know. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye!